President Obama continued his State of the Union tour. This was in Wisconsin earlier. Soon he'll be speaking in Nashville, Tennessee to talk about gun violence. He'll visit McGavitt Comprehensive High School, where a student fatally shot a classmate off campus. That shooting happened during the president's State of the Union speech. Earlier stops on the trip include Atlanta, Maryland, where Mr. Obama promoted raising the minimum wage. And while the president is on the road promoting his agenda, his labor secretary did the same, visiting an Ace hardware store in Washington. Mike Canine was there and joins us live with the details. Mike?
Morris, it's no accident that the Labor Department chose this Ace Hardware on 5th Street Northwest for the media event, where new employees make about $10 an hour, higher than the current D.C. or federal minimum wage, and the same amount proposed in legislation endorsed by the president.
Say yes. Give America a raise.
During his State of the Union address Tuesday, President Obama called on lawmakers to lift the federal minimum wage.
Today, the federal minimum wage is worth about 20% less than it was when Ronald Reagan first stood here.
Mr. Obama has now deployed his labor secretary, Thomas Perez, to promote such legislation.
Nice to meet you.
The secretary took a tour of this Ace hardware store in Northwest D.C., where new employees start at $10 an hour, the same amount proposed by the president and congressional Democrats.
It attracts a better type of employee, and it encourages them to give their all and be excellent at their jobs.
They are so eager to just kind of be the best that they can be for our stores and help the customers. And in turn, we have to spend less on training because our employee retention is much higher than the industry average.
But for every employer and every employee, many Republicans say a higher minimum wage won't help. In fact, House Speaker John Boehner argues it could hurt with job cuts for many low-income Americans.
Listen, I used to be an employer. When you raise the cost of something, you get less of it.
Others are skeptical this Congress would tackle the topic, at least during the current session, during an election year. But Secretary Perez disagrees.
It can be done, and the people want it to be done. People in red states and blue states. You look at the polling on this. It doesn't matter if you're a red state or a blue state, Republican or Democrat or independent. People support an increase in the minimum wage because they understand that nobody who works a full-time job should have to live in poverty.
Even though President Obama made the wage increase a centerpiece of his State of the Union address, it's unlikely Democrats can find the 60 votes needed in the Senate. Even if they do, the Republican-run House rejected a similar plan last year. Still, Democrats will likely use this issue to appeal to low and middle-income voters as they campaign in 2014 and beyond. Morris?
It's going to be a busy week for the president. Thank you, Mike.